Welcome back to the channel. We have this interesting question that says find the values of x given that the square root of x plus the square root of 2x is equal to x. Now we're going to be applying a trick to solve this question. You can see that we have the square root of x here. Now I'm interested in this x. We know that x is the same as the square root of x times the square root of x. So I'm going to be writing this instead of just writing x. So we'll write the square root of x plus this expression can be written as the square root of 2 times the square root of x. This is equal to, now I'm going to be writing this, which is the same as x. So the square root of x times the square root of x. Now we see that the square root of x is a lot common here. So we can introduce substitution by saying that let the square root of x be equal to y. So I'm going to be writing this expression again. So we have y plus, this is the square root of 2 times y equal to, so this is y times y. Very good. Now this simplifies into y plus the square root of 2 times y is the square root of 2y, and then this is equal to y times y is y squared. Now you notice that on the left hand side y is common, so we can factor out y. So I open a bracket and factor out y. So y divided by y is 1 plus the square root of 2 times y divided by y is the square root of 2. Very good. And this is equal to y squared. Now let's move everything to one side of the equation. So this is equal to, I have y squared here. When I move this expression to the right side, it becomes minus 1 plus the square root of 2y, thereby leaving 0 on the left hand side. Good. We can rewrite this expression to make it better. I'm going to be flipping the positions. So I have y squared minus 1 plus the square root of 2 times y equal to 0. Now also notice that on the left hand side, y is also common. So we can factor out y, then open a bracket, y squared divided by y, I'm going to be having y minus, now this expression, which is 1 plus the square root of 2 times y divided by y, I'll have this. So I'll have 1 plus the square root of 2. Very good. And then close bracket equal to 0. So we have two cases here. We have y to be equal to 0, or we have y minus 1 plus the square root of 2 to be equal to 0. So we've already got one value for y to be 0. Now let's get our other value for y by moving negative 1 plus the square root of 2 to the right hand side. So this becomes y equal to, as this crosses to the right, it becomes positive 1 plus the square root of 2. Very good. Now let's recall our substitution. Recall that from our substitution, we said let the square root of x be equal to y. So we start with when y is equal to 0, which is the first value for y we got. So this becomes the square root of x equal to y. Y is 0. When I take the square of both sides, this square cancels out the square root, leaving behind x to be equal to 0 squared is still 0. So we have the value of x as 0 as a solution. Now this time, let's go for when y is equal to 1 plus the square root of 2. We substitute here. So we have the square root of x to be equal to 1 plus the square root of 2, which is the value for y. Now to get rid of this square root, we take the square of both sides. So I'll take the square of the left hand side, and I'll also take the square of the right hand side. Now this square cancels out the square root, leaving behind x to be equal to, now we're going to be expanding this. This expression is of the form, let me write it here, a plus b all raised to power 2. And on expansion, it has an identity of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So on expanding this just like this, we have 1 squared plus 2 times 1 times the square root of 2 and then plus the square root of 2 squared. Very good. So this becomes x equal to 1 squared is 1 plus 2 times 1 times the square root of 2 is 2 times the square root of 2 and then plus, now this square cancels out the square root leaving behind 2. So the value of x we have from here is equal to 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 2 root 2. Very good. So we've got the value of x to be 0 and 3 plus 2 root 2. Well, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.